a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tiny, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh, yeah. How's it go? Oh, yeah, I'm right. Oh, wait, hold on. Boing, day, but... Screw it. No, yeah. I'm a gummy bear! Sorry, I have to look up the lyrics like every time I come on here now. If it's a Taylor Swift song, I'm okay. That's a lie, because when I sang Mirror Ball, I screwed up the lyrics. I remember that. That was embarrassing. I felt like a fake Swiftie. This chord's messed up. What's happening? Speaking of what's happening, my sister keeps singing that one song from Tiger King, that one. Carol Baskin. I'm not gonna get into it. Okay, but yeah, I'm really excited to record today's episode. I'm in a good mood, other than the fact that it's really hot in here. I'm feeling good. Scoot over a little bit, I'm not centered. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm in a good mood. A lot better than last week. Last week's episode ended up being really short. And for that I do apologize, but you know, it is what it is. I was freaking out. Hopefully this episode isn't as short, but you never know. Maybe in the middle of it I'll freak out. You never know. Oh, geez Louise. Anyway, welcome back to the Buzz with Beth. I am your host, Bethany Haven. I know you guys love me so much. I know you guys look up to me. I know I'm kind of a role model. Actually, speaking of that, someone told me that I'm their idol. Someone commented that, and that really changed me. You guys really need to stop complimenting me because it's going to my head. But don't ever stop. I need that. So there's no reason I started the episode with I'm a Gummy Bear other than the fact that I did find my copy of the Yummy Gummy Search for Santa, the movie. Starring in his first movie, Gummy Bear. And I'm actually shocked and quite upset that this very influential, well-made film was snubbed at the Oscars. I think that is just honestly, it really does go to show that it's all about money. Award shows like that are just all about the money. It's not about the craft anymore. It's not about the art. Because if it were, Gummy Bear would have an Oscar. What's his name? You want to hear what this is about? This amazing film. A deliciously fun holiday movie adventure. When Santa vanishes on Christmas Eve, Gummy Bar? Is that his name? It has like the A with the 2 dots above it. That's pronounced a certain way that I just don't know. I'm going to keep calling him Gummy Bear. Gummy Bear and his band of wacky misfit friends shake their booties from the North Pole to the tropics of the on a madcap search. Me, because I don't know how to read. But when they discover Santa was abducted by a dance-crazed alien, the fate of Christmas morning rests in their hands and feet. I don't know why they decided to mention that specific part. Of our lovable green gummy bear, featuring the #1 hit, I Am a Gummy Bear, the Gummy Bear song, 2 holiday-themed songs and other Gummy Bear hits, saving Christmas has never been this much fun. So my bad. I say that if I ever go on tour, we all meet up and we have a watch party of the Yummy Gummy Search for Christmas. My apologies. The Yummy Gummy Search for Santa. I think that would be a riveting time. Oh my god, it has bonus music videos. Christmas is coming. You know it's Christmas. La la, I love you. Go for the goal. Mr. Gummy Bear? Oh, and Bubble Up. Okay. I remember watching this, guys. The animation is so bad. It is genuinely so bad. Or maybe it's not. I'm looking at the photos. This is disgusting. Like, this is so dusty and like sticky. When was this made? When was this amazing film made? This amazing piece of art. 2012. I was 7. Not rated. Well, I would say if I had to give it a rating, probably rated R for its mature themes, but nonetheless, it is, just a nice family piece. You can all learn something from, must I say again, the Yummy Gummy Search for Santa. And I just want to say, I did do my research on Gummy Bear. If Gummy Bear has done something very controversial, I don't know about it. if Gummy Bear has done something controversial, lock Gummy Bear up. If Gummy Bear has done something just plain awful, I didn't know, and it's not my fault. I didn't know he did that. I looked it up just to make sure, because I didn't want to go on that I didn't want to do that bit if he did. Because, Gummy Bear, he's wacky. He is a misfit. You know him, you love him. Gummy Bear. Okay, I need to stop. The bit has died. Anyway, let's get into the episode, like, for real. I just, you know me. I'm just a wacky misfit. I'm sorry. I find it really funny. Anyway. So, I want to jump right into the celebrity crush because I have a lot to say. Recently on my TikTok, and I don't go on there often other than to just post, but when I do, I keep getting videos of, oh my gosh, what's his name? Give me a moment. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. When I go on TikTok, I keep getting videos of Rob Lowe and his son, John Owen Lowe. And guys, I'm in love with John. I'm in love with John Owen Lowe. What if that's not his name and I'm wrong? Now I gotta look it up, because I wrote his name going off just of what my sister said his name was, and you never know. John, no. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, Brooke was right too. Okay. I just want to make sure, or else this would be very embarrassing, especially when I'm about to ask him to marry me. Anyway, no, I keep getting videos of them, and he is so funny. The both of them are really funny. But, John, if you're out there, you're really, really funny, and I want you. But all I was going to say was, they have a show together, Rob Lowe and his son. They have a show that my sister says they wrote together. I don't know if that's true. I am just going off of what Brooke has said. But they're in it together. It's really sweet that they're in it. And I just want to say, in the show is Claire from Fleabag. And this is my segue to tell you guys that I can do an impression of her. Specifically when she got the pencil haircut. Okay, are you ready? Don't laugh! I feel like that wasn't my best. Let me try again. Don't laugh! That was good. And I can also do an impression of the little gerbil thing from Madagascar. I love you, King Julian! I'm going to watch this back and it's going to be atrocious. I can also do an impression of Jennifer Coolidge, but I don't know if I have the nerve. I'll have to work up to that. I can actually do a lot of impressions. Well, now I'm embarrassed because if those last two are like really bad, this is going to be embarrassing. But I'm going off the fact that I'm amazing. I don't know. Every time I do an impression, my sister goes, that was good. You need to do that on the podcast. And so I don't know. She's just feeding my delusions at this point. But you don't know. I think I can do a lot of impressions. I can do a few. And those are just two of them.
I just feel all I wanted to say was, if you guys are seeing the camera go in and out of focus, oops. And if you didn't notice it until I've said it now, no you didn't. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Ooh, it doesn't matter.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. And that's the end of the episode. How long have I been recording? 11 minutes? Awesome. So, what next? I got through the impression thing really fast. Actually, no, I have more to say on this. Periodically, I tell you guys things that I'm really attracted to in men. And, of course, the basis of it all is that I'm attracted to funny men. And that's really all you gotta do to get to my heart. Be funny. And that's what John is to me. He's funny. But I love men who are funny. But if a man can do an impression I'm like, woo! I love it. I love men who can do impressions. It just gets me going. I find it so funny. I love men who can do impressions. I really do. I find it very attractive. I don't know why. Most people find like, what do most people find attractive in men? I don't know. I'm strange. I'm a strange bird. But here's another thing I wanted to talk about. Here's another thing I really wanted to get into. I have had an awful week at school. I've just been having an awful time at school, period. It's been atrocious. I've hated every second of it. Yeah! I hate it. I hate it. Rah! But this week especially has been really bad. And I want to talk about something. Sorry, I keep shaking the wall because of my big booty. But the worst thing that could really happen to just a simple girl like me is when you're betrayed. It's betrayal. It's betrayal of a certain kind. And that betrayal is teacher betrayal. You don't know what it's like to be betrayed. I kind of forgot what I was talking about. Let me take a moment. I recently learned to whistle. You want to hear it? I should go on America's Got Talent. Yes! Yes! But anyway, teacher betrayal. This past week, I have experienced the ultimate betrayal by my teacher. Look, I have a class. It's a class I wasn't looking forward to. It's a class I wasn't looking forward to at all. Because I know the teacher, and I just want to say in this class, let me do a background. As you guys know, this podcast came about last year. Like, as an idea. It was when I first started college, and they asked me if I wanted to do a podcast for them. I was like, yes. They asked me. And then I recorded the first episode, and they were like, no. And, yeah, that's kind of what happened. But the person who really turned me down was the teacher of this class I'm now taking. And so I just want to say, I obviously, them turning me away on the podcast worked in my benefit. I'm here now, and I would not change that for the world. You know, butterfly effect. I'm so glad they turned me down because this has been the best. I'm so glad I'm doing it by myself, and I have all of you, and I've outnumbered them by a lot. So, not to be like bragging, but whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, I am a little, I don't know, it left a bad taste in my mouth, to say the least. But I was going into this class, I had this teacher who last year turned me away, even though she didn't even really know me. I never even met her, she just did it. But I wasn't excited for this class, even though I'm fine now. I didn't feel good about it, and whatever, but I didn't feel good. But I was trying to give my teacher the benefit of the doubt. And I go to the first class, and I'm like, you know what? No, this class is great. I don't know what I was so worried about. You know, my teacher, she seems great. You know, I'm not going to blame her for what happened last year. You know, all is good. She's forgiven. It's not even a big deal. We survived the Great War. Then we get to this week. Mind you, I'm the type of girl that I try to be very respectful towards my teachers. If my teacher tells a joke, I laugh, okay? Whether it's funny or not. If my teacher is talking and no one's listening, I try to be very, very present, very there. And I'm like, yes. Like, I try to make it very apparent that I'm listening and I'm engaged, okay? I'm that kind of student. And look, I'm just going to say it. That was the energy in this classroom. You know, people weren't showing that they cared. When she asked questions, no one wanted to answer. But I try to be engaged. I was doing that for her. Tell me why. I'm in class. She's doing her lecture. She's going through slides. And I take my phone. I sit in the back because it's a lot of pressure to sit up front. And she calls on people in the front. So, I mean, I did right. I'm sitting in the back. I have really bad vision. So I'm using my phone. And I'm taking photos of the slides, okay? I take photos of the slides. 1, so I can look at the picture and write down notes. And 2, so I can have it in the future. say I lose my notes, which happened in my business class, so it's a good thing I do that. But I wasn't even taking notes. I was just taking photos of the slides because my thought process was, I might really need this in the future. I don't really need to take notes on it now, but it would be nice to have it in the future. And also, they go so fast. I need to take that picture. My teacher sees me doing this, taking a picture of the slides. She stops mid-lecture. Mind you, I'm a great student. I've been supportive of her this whole time. She stops mid-lecture. She goes, looks dead at me, and she says, I noticed some of you taking photos of the slides with your phone. And I just want to say, this is a journalism class, and you really need to learn to take notes. Oh, so we're playing that game. So this is how that's going to work. Okay, no, fine. If that's how you want to be, if you want to be hateful to your best student, if you want to turn away the one good egg, fine, do it. But I will literally, and I mean this, I will never forgive you. It was the ultimate betrayal. It was the ultimate betrayal. I will literally never forgive her. She could literally create world peace, and I will be the one brick laid wrong to ruin it all because I will never forgive her. No, I will never forgive that woman. After all I did. All because I wanted to take a photo of the slide. Sorry it's such a problem. I don't even want to be a journalist. And you know what the slides were about? It was a lead in an article, what it was, which we'd had already talked about the past 2 classes. So I didn't need to take notes on it because I knew what it was. And you want to know how I knew what it was? Because then we had to do an activity of writing a lead out of song lyrics. And then she plastered them all over the board, the leads we wrote. She couldn't even criticize mine because mine was perfect. I had done it all right. I hate it. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing to me. Because I'm the only one in there just like, let me take a picture of it. And then she's like, I noticed some of you. I hate you, by the way. I hate you, by the way. Think about that. Let that sink in for a minute. Anyway, it was the ultimate betrayal. It was awful. It was embarrassing. And I hate her now. So she has to live with that. And I have to live with that hate in my heart. I'm okay with it. Now, let's go to my next class. My next class, I also hate because it's just, I don't know, the teacher's very condescending. Yep. Do you guys know that one TikToker? He's a model, and he goes, yep. I love that. I don't know, every time I see his videos, they make me happy. I just love the yep. They make me happy. Anyway, but I don't like this other class, okay? And we had to do an interview. Fine, whatever. I go to do the interview, like this guy's interviewing me. Whatever, it's fine. Nothing to do with him. He was great. But I go up there, he's gonna interview me, and I have to sit in a chair. The chair, friggin' 5 feet in the air. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm a really short person. I know I look tall like a model, but I am really short. I'm like 5'1.5". I have to add the and a half part just to make myself feel better. But I'm really short. And I can't really sit in chairs like that, okay? They're difficult for me to get into because I have to climb up. Like when I go to restaurants, we really can't go to like the bar tops. I can't sit in those chairs, okay? They're hard for me to get into and they're hard for me to get off of. And I go up there and I'm genuine and I turn to my teacher, I'm the most genuine I could be. I don't know if I can get in this chair. And she goes, jump. You're gonna make me jump in front of everyone? What if I miss and hit the floor? I'm already embarrassed to say, I don't think I can get in here. I don't think I can get in this chair. Jump. I feel like I'm not even doing it justice to how awful this was for me. But I'm like, I'm not jumping. And so I climb into this chair, okay? And I finally get up there. And you know what she has the nerve to do? She starts clapping and goes, "You did it! Woohoo, you did it!" So condescending. Look, I'm short and fat. I can't get into a bar top. I can't get into a bar top stool. Look at me, girl. Read the room. And she's like, "Woohoo, you did it! You did it!" What do you mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, but you want to say no. What do you mean? That was awful. And then I'm doing the interview. This guy's asking me questions. And look, it's supposed to be lighthearted. Nothing too serious, right? So I'm making jokes. It's like as if I am doing a Netflix special. I'm doing stand-up. I am hilarious. Like, one thing about me that is an absolute, I know I'm funny. There, I said, I know I'm funny. And crickets, guys, crickets in the room. No one laughed except one person who afterwards, they told me that I was funny AF and that they just wanted me to know that. And to that person, love you very much. But no one laughed, bro. Me saying bro, like, who am I? No one laughed. It was so embarrassing. At one point, I literally said, "Tough crowd." Girl, who am I? It was so embarrassing. It really was. I'm a hater. I'm a hater. I'm a hater. I think God wants me to become the villain. I really think he does. And look, I'm not going to fight God. It was awful and embarrassing. And it's just like, these people don't like me. You know when you just know, you can feel it. It's not even like you're insecure. You know for a fact in your heart, these people, they don't like my aura. They don't like what I'm bringing to the function. They just, oh, do you guys like my mug, by the way? It's a Golden Girls mug. I made this mug. I made this when I was in high school, my senior year. I took this really cool class when I was a senior in high school and love my teacher to death. He was so amazing. I miss him literally every day. His class was so fun. It was a computer class, so you learn coding, but you also learn like Illustrator and Photoshop. It was genuinely so cool. And they did like a lot of things in my school in that specific department where they would like make things and then sell them. And so they had this thing where you could like make mugs like this. So is it called a Cricut? I don't know what it's called, but you could like design something and then it would print on the mug. And so I designed this. You can barely see it, but it was really cool. I missed that class. Like, I hated high school, but that was my favorite class. It was honestly really enjoyable. And the guy I sat next to, fierce. Miss him. He still follows me on Instagram. He's low-key a supporter. He hates me, of course, but like he doesn't, and we're like friends. And he might see this, and to you, you know who you are. You know you love me, okay? We're besties. You know it. You know we're besties. Stop trying to deny it. Anyway, I miss that class. I really do. And around Christmas time, oh, it was so fun. I really do. Of course, I never want to go back to high school, but if I were to go back, my laptop's at, whoa, hold on. Everyone stop. Oh my God, no! My laptop's at 2%. This never has happened before. Everyone stop. Deliberate in the scene. Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. Please. Please. That was so embarrassing. Hopefully that doesn't come out. Oh well. Alright, okay. I'm back. I don't know what I'm gonna cut of that, but if you didn't catch what was going on, my laptop was literally at 2%. But we're good. I'm out of breath, but we're good. Let me take a minute. As I was saying, if I were to go back to high school, God forbid, I would never have done the vocational school, and I would have done the computer class all 4 years because there were like different classes you could have took, and you could have got a certification. I actually have a certification in game development. That's something y'all don't know about me. I actually have a certification in game development. Yep. I do. And I know you guys think I'm really cool. So, I'm not even lying about that. I actually do. But yeah, I would have taken that like class all 4 years. Because it really was so fun. I learned so much. Like, stuff that I like still hold deep to this day. But yeah, I miss that class. I'm really excited for Christmas. I don't know, when I think of that class, I think about Christmas. And, another thing with that class, you could make the mugs, which was what I was looking forward to the whole time, because my sister had taken that class the year before me. And she made mugs. Did she? She did something. I knew mugs were on the way, though. I knew I was going to get to do it. And no one else wanted to do it. Like, we had a day, or like a week, where we could make anything we wanted. We just had to make something. And I made so many mugs. No one wanted to do squat, but I literally made, like, probably, like, 5. I designed them all, made, like, all different kinds. I made this one, the Golden Girls one. I made one for my friend Maria. Hi, Maria. You guys know Maria. I made one for her. I gave that to her for Christmas. I don't know. I can't remember what else I did, but I made a bunch. It was so fun. And one thing I really, really want is, like, something to make the mugs with. Or something to make mugs, like how I did this one. Because that would be really fun. That would be a nice creative outlet for me. And I love mugs. Like, I collect mugs. My mom and I both do. Another fun fact about me. I don't know if you guys know this. I probably have talked about it before. I collect a lot of things. Most of the stuff that's in the studio I don't want to say that. Most of the stuff in the studio I bought specifically for the studio, but a lot of other stuff I bought as, like, collecting. I just like to buy things because they make me happy. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into this other thing I really want to talk about that makes me kind of excited. Okay, so a couple of, like, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but I asked you guys on Instagram to just ask me questions. And Maria asked me, what book trope am I? And I didn't know. So I didn't answer. So I saved that for this episode. And I'm going to take a Buzzfeed quiz. And we're going to see. I have it on here. I'm going to screen record it so you guys will see it, like, right here or something. So let me scooch a little bit so I can implement it. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many ads. Okay. Let me get it pulled up. Okay, and we're live. So, the first question is, what show/movie appeals to you most? Here are the options. Once Upon a Time, Zoe 101, Good Girls, The Vampire Diaries, We Bought a Zoo, American Pie, and Victorious. Okay, I've watched American Pie, Victorious, Zoe 101. I think I have watched We Bought a Zoo. Is that with Kevin James? I feel like that's not right. Anyway, probably, let's think. What do you guys think? What do you think appeals to me? As if y'all would know. Probably Victorious. I think I reference that a lot in my personal life. Choose a hobby. Gardening, sports, listening to true crime podcasts, knitting, reading, hanging out with friends. What friends? Watching TV. I used to take a knitting class. I went once. It was like when I was 7. Of these options, probably reading or watching TV. Listening to true crime podcasts. I feel like that would make sense because I have a podcast, but I don't like listening to true crime podcasts. I like to watch TikToks on true crime. Choose a hobby. Probably watching TV. I mean, I'll be real. I like TV. Not that much, though. I actually choose a snack. Okay, popcorn, sushi, Takis. I'm not really a snack person. That's one of the options. Not me saying that. Ice cream, hot sauce, chips. Popcorn. Y'all, I love popcorn a lot. I really do. Favorite music genre. Pop, classical, alternative, rock, acoustic, hip-hop, folk, jazz. It's either pop or alternative rock. Probably alternative. I'm just going to call it like alternative because my favorite album by Taylor Swift is alternative, folklore. Or I guess you could say that's folk, but I think it's more alternative, to be honest. So I'll say that. I also really like rock. I really like classic rock. Pick a place to live. A castle, suburban home, modern home, tiny house. I don't want to live in a tiny house, but do not get me started on Tiny House Hunter. Do you guys remember me talking about that in the first episode? That show is crazy. That show is literally insane. Don't even get me started. A camper, a mansion, or a farmhouse. It's either a castle or a farmhouse. Probably, I'm going to say a farmhouse because I really romanticized that in my head. My plan is to go live in the city, then once I get married, move on to like a farmhouse. But I don't want a farm. No, I don't want to live in the country. Choose a pet, a dog, cat, rabbit, snake, over my dead body. Bird, fish, hamster. A cat, probably a cat. Probably a cat. Oh, it took me to a random link. Crap. Okay, I got that all on video. Okay. What's your favorite color? Green, black, beige, blue, white, red, orange. Red is my favorite color. What's your dream? These are a lot of questions. What's your dream date? Movies, fancy dinner, stargazing, bowling, amusement park, ice skating, watching Netflix. Probably a fancy dinner. I love food. Get real. I love food. I talked about my idea for a date, like what I really want to do. I want to it wouldn't be like a first date thing, just like for a date, like someone I'm dating. I want to go to a fast food place, just go through the drive-thru, and then just go driving around and looking at pretty houses, like vintagey looking houses. We have a lot of those where I live, and I really like them. I like to look at them. I think they're so pretty. And finally, what word describes you best? Responsible, caring, assertive, definitely not assertive, loyal, chill, determined, passionate. I think, I don't know. I think passionate. Determined, maybe? I'm not chill. I'm gonna be real. I'm not chill. I'll say passionate. I like that. That's so boring. That's what my sister got, and now it's like the same thing. I wanted something different. Love triangle. Here's what it says about that. It has a picture of long-haired Jacob from Twilight. Amazing. Your indecisiveness gets you into conflicting situations. Whether you accept them or not, you often find yourself in certain places where you have to choose between two things you love equally. You like to have a good time and don't enjoy taking things seriously. When conflict stares you in the face, you do everything in your power to avoid it and make things right. Well, I wouldn't say, I don't think I'm a love triangle. I'm pretty much I'm a one-man girl. I don't know, I don't see myself being in love with two people at the same time because I would feel guilty. That would feel like cheating, right? Even if I wasn't with them. Oh, well, that's weird. That didn't go the way I wanted it to. Is there another one I can do? Because maybe I can delete this one. What romance novel trope are you? Also by Buzzfeed. Okay, Buzzfeed has done a bunch of quizzes on this. Okay. What setting do you gravitate toward the most? Mysterious nightclub. Nostalgic school dance? No way. Airport at night. Museum around closing time. Probably a museum around closing time because I'd be like, Night at the Museum. Which, by the way, when I was looking for this, I found my copy of Night at the Museum. So that's really cool. If you were the main character in a romance movie, where would you live? Lonely luxury penthouse, parents' house, quaint cottage, gloomy manor. A cottage. Get real. Get real. I want to live in a cottage. In your story, the love interest makes your blood boil, your heart ache. Oh, I need to move over. Your heart ache. You burst out laughing. Sparks fly when you touch. He's gonna make me laugh. He's gonna make me laugh. I want him to make me laugh. What kind of emotional journey does your character undergo? From angst to true love, from anger to inner peace, from heartbreak to true love, or from feeling lost to finding their destiny? I feel like for how I'm feeling now and how I'm going, feeling lost to finding their destiny. I feel like that's me right now. What happened? Oh, it made me restart. Okay, it's just like, why does everyone hate me? You know what I mean? Okay, we're back. Ooh, it's Brat Green. What's your favorite part of a romance story? Their first encounter, the revelation of their feelings, when they reunite after conflict, their banter. We know what my favorite part of the romance novel is. Come on. Probably their banter. What complication pulls you into a story? Heartache, miscommunication, magic, a strong villain. Heartache. I don't really like the miscommunication. Enemies to lovers. That checks out. I've been in love with a lot of guys who just hate me. From an outsider's view, your pairing might seem unlikely, but beneath those hate-filled glares brims the wildest passion. You tend to... I can't read. Something bad wrong. You tend to put on a tough facade, but that's only because you love more deeply than most. Rawr. That is poetic, I would say. Buzzfeed. When did Buzzfeed get so poetic? Buzzfeed. Isn't Buzzfeed, like, not doing so hot right now? Weird. Anyway. Oh my god, anyway. Enemies to lovers. You know, I can see that because I fall in love with men who hate me, but I'm gonna be real. That's kind of more like I'm an enemy, he's my lover. It's not enemies to lovers, you know? And I'm gonna be real. If a guy was genuinely, like, mean to me, like they are in, like, enemies to lovers stuff, I would totally be turned off. If a guy's mean to me, tears. I'm telling my dad's gonna be like, I'll kill him. You know, I hate it. Like, if anyone's mean to me, I'm like, all bets off, right? I'm not doing it. So, in theory, yes, because the passion in execution, no, I'm gonna cry. So, I have to say, nay. It's nay day. Every time your teacher turns around, get up and do the nay, but don't get caught. Have you seen that? I'm gonna have to find that meme and put up a picture. So, that has been it for that is it for this episode, I guess. I guess we left off on an odd note. But, yeah, I guess that's it. I'm really I feel like I have something more to say. Oh, I needed to talk about this. A lot of you, an overwhelming amount of you, have asked me to put the podcast on Apple Podcasts. Please, no. Please no. For a moment, I think I turned this off for a minute. An overwhelming amount of you guys have asked me to put The Buzz with Beth on Apple Podcasts. Please know that I am working on that. That was the plan when I first started the podcast. But when I went to do it, it didn't work. It wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why. It keeps saying I need to activate my Apple ID. But it is activated and it's just not working. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. It's just not. And I've been doing this for 9 months now. And every time I try to go do it, it doesn't work. I really am trying to figure it out. So hopefully soon it is on Apple Podcasts. But I can't make any promises because I just don't know. I don't know what's wrong. I need to get help on it. I just don't. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I am trying. And I'm sorry. I know that's really frustrating. Because I want the podcast to be accessible to everybody. I want it to be easily accessible. But I know it's really frustrating when you have a subscription to Apple Podcasts and you can't listen to the podcast you want to listen to on there because it's not on there. Like, it's a whole thing. I get it. I totally hear you. You want it on there. And I am working on that. I promise. Just, I don't know what to do. But I will try to get it on there if I can. And I'll keep you guys updated. Anyway, I guess, is there any more housekeeping things? Go follow me on Spotify for the pod. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Leave a review. You can't, can you? Not on here. Leave a review. Leave 5 stars. That's what it is. Leave 5 stars on Spotify because we're still trying to get back from that one person that gave me 0 stars, or 1 star rather. We're still trying to come back from that. Whew. But yeah, I guess that's it. I love you guys so much. Meow, meow, meow. Oh meow 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 meow. Oh meow 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 meow. Oh meow 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 meow. Bye.